Hello everyone on Craigslist. This is the car that I am selling. 92 on the Prelude SI. F22B1 VTEC as the 95 Accord EX motor in it. As you can see, it has a little rust spot down there. I got the stock SI Prelude rims, painted gunmetal. Could use another painting. I did it myself. Little rust spot on the door there and down there. It has rust on the sunroof around the edges from the weather stripping. Like anywhere else you have weather stripping, that's why people get rust down at the quarter panels. It has a broken windshield, which cannot discuss why that happened. But anyway, the hood does close all the way. It's just not closed because I was working on the car and I don't close the hood. But that's what it looks like from the front. It has a black bumper. I do have the white bumper for it. It's just broken down at the bottom, so I don't really like it looking like that. But it is missing one of the blinkers down at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure you can wire them up to the corner lenses up there in order to make them the blinkers and get rid of the bottom things. It wasn't a little accident. The only thing that happened was that, and that basically took the paint off, and it was dented, but I popped it out. It's still dented here, but like I said, I have two new doors. They're black, need to be painted. Has bad spot there. That's probably the worst spot on the car, but it's a pretty good car. It's fun to drive, especially once you get this motor going. It should be even more fun to drive. The interior is dirty right now. Like I said, I was working on the car. The only spots that are messed up is this spot here, spot on the carpet there, and there's a little spot right there on the door from people getting in and out, bashing their knees up. The speedometer is in kilometers, but also has the miles per hour right underneath of them. I'm not really sure what miles it says on there. It says 335.83, but I'm pretty sure that's in kilometers. So, but that's a different speedometer. I put that in myself. The car was automatic. I switched it over to stick. No radio. The wire harness for the radio is not cut. That's a good thing. A lot of people like to cut them and fuck them up. It has two speakers in the back. Door speakers are in it, I'm pretty sure. And the intake for the car. It doesn't have the little centerpiece here because I did change the center console here. I'm not sure if I have it. The other one, the stock one, which goes all the way back, and it has a glove box in it. As you can see, there is no room in the back seats. That's why I'm trying to get rid of this car. I have a kid. Not so good of a fit in there for him. But now time to show you the engine. It's a very clean motor. I painted it myself. I did everything myself. Except the timing. I had a friend do it, but he's good at it. He's done it plenty of times. This intake here, the intake manifold is off a S22 non-VTEC, which used to be in this car. But really, the H23 was in it, but it was blown, so I put the F22 non-VTEC in it, and now I got this in here. Brand new headers, brand new downpipe, everything. Head gasket's brand new. Timing belt's brand new. Exhaust manifold's brand new. Intake manifold's brand new. I got the EGR block-off valve, the legit one, not no fucking Pepsi can or nothing like that. It does not have a hood prop, so therefore I use my little thing here. Goes here and goes like that. Oh, okay, it's staying. The coil does not go with it. That's also a friend's, and so is the starter. Another problem I have with this intake manifold being on here is that the thermostat housing does not bolt up. And the sensor, don't worry about that, I'll fix that before the car is gone. Yeah, so everything's pretty much here for it. I do have the stock intake manifold for this car, for this motor I mean, but the reason I put this one on is because I ported the insides. I cleaned it all out with a toothbrush and brake clean. It is baby butt smooth in there. Yeah, pretty much all the hard work is done on this. What needs to be done is that it needs a new coil because the coil went bad, I believe. I'm not getting any spark. I tried testing it with a test light and it didn't give me nothing. But if you put your hand on it, you got shocked. So I believe it gave off a weak spark, not enough to actually start the car. Because I had spark coming out of the distributor, but it wasn't going through the wires to the spark plugs. So therefore, I believe it's a weak spark from the coil. And after you should put that on there, it should run. And it should run good. I cleaned the top of the piston heads, the top of the pistons myself. I had a special stuff to put on them. So they're pretty clean. They look brand new. Now I'm going to show you the doors and the trunk and all the extra parts that this car comes with if you buy it for the asking price that is on Craigslist. Here are the doors. There's one there, no dents in them, nice and smooth. They were painted. I bought them off of somebody. They ain't brand new, but there's another trunk lid there, also black, just painted. Now we're going around back, and I'll show you the rest of the parts. Which I have 2 bumpers, 2 steering wheels, 2 fenders, well, a pair of fenders. I don't have any back bumpers. I never took it off my other car before I trashed it. Well, I did. I just don't know what I did with it. It's not here. I believe I sold it. But anyway, coming back here, and over here is my 2 bumpers, 2 fenders, and the front support frame, which I took out to lighten the car because I was going to race it. Just not with that motor. I just was putting that in there for now type thing, but it turned into a project like they said it would be on forums. But anyway, into here, and we got the 2 steering wheels, extra pair of headlights, which actually I have 2 more pair of headlights, another pair of tail lights. Here is the intake manifold for the F22 VTEC motor, which is not on there because, like I said, I ported the one that is on there. And here's another intake manifold for H23, which I do have an H23 bare block, bare head, if also wanted. There's a rear light. I got another brake booster here. I mean, really, I got a lot of shit in here. I had another one of these Preludes, and I also went and bought another, basically, body set and wire. I got a full body wire harness down there. Pretty much everything that you need in case of accident, or if you just want to switch it up from time to time. So yeah. Now I'm going to show you the hood, and that would be the last thing. Oh, and the exhaust, which is not on there because I did not want to put the exhaust on there because it does not have the flange on the end of it to bolt it onto my new downpipe, and I didn't want to just weld it on there. And there's the exhaust, straight pipe. It sounds real, well, on the non-VTEC it sounded real good. Oh, and another oil pan if wanted. Don't really matter. And there's another there, but the bottom of it's kind of dented in. Some people don't like that because they think it changes the way the oil flows and all that. The reason that it don't have the flange is because of the flex pipe. It has a stock flex pipe on there. Yeah, you can see my little patch up job here. I welded on there. I actually snapped my flex pipe, which I also had to weld. The car, the strut tower was cracked, but I did weld it, and it's held up for a year and took serious bumps. My struts were shot out in the front. I bought the car myself when the shock tower was broken. It was already broken when I bought it, so I mean, I just had to fix it, and trust me, it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. It could probably go through however long you want it, and then after you sell it and after that person sells it, who knows. But yep, that's all the parts that come with it and everything that goes and everything about it that you should need to know. Oh, by the way, the motor only has 181,000 miles on it. It's a pretty fresh motor. I just fixed everything up to make it fresher, make it run nicer. I'm telling you, this is a great car to get, and it's for pretty cheap. But I mean, like I said, you just got to finish the project, which should not take long. But anyway, thanks for looking. Please call me, text me, email me, whatever you want to do. Everything's on my Craigslist post. Just get a hold of me and let me know what you want to do. I'm looking for a bubble, 92 to 95, even a 4-door, same year. Doesn't matter. I really want a Civic. Must be stick. Do not call me with automatics. Okay? Thank you. Bye.